Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Tipi and welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you're notified anytime I post a video. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about something that is so interesting. But before we get there, I do have a comment that was on my previous video that I did want to address in this portion of the video. So let's start with that. So I do have a subscriber, her name is Lexi on YouTube, and she did ask me this question. She's like, hey, so international students are allowed to work good paying jobs on a student visa? So I'm going to answer that in two parts. So are international students allowed to work? Yes, international students are allowed to work, and how it works in the UK is international students can work 20 hours during term time, and then obviously when you're on your breaks, you are allowed to work as many hours as you want. So what that means is during the summer break, the winter break, and the Easter break, winter and Easter breaks are usually 3 to 4 weeks, anywhere between 3 and 4 weeks, and then your summer break is usually 3 to 4 months, depending on which university you go to. And then the next part of the question says good paying job. So I'm assuming she's obviously asking, as international students, can you get a good paying job? Yes, you can get a good paying job, especially if you are someone that's serious and you apply for summer internships. I have heard of investment bankers and lawyers that have earned up to £1,000 a week, obviously, which is a 10-week. Most of these summer internships are like 10-week internships. So obviously that will total to £10,000 at the end of your internship, and you still have enough time to do like any other job that you want to do. And the thing with summer internships is obviously if you do very well, they will give you an offer at the end of your internship, so you obviously know by second year that you've got a job offer for when you finish your third year, which is really good. I didn't know about this, so I didn't explore this avenue, but some people did and they got good paying jobs. So I would say look into that if you are an international student or you are looking to be an international student in the UK. And if you don't get summer internships or anything like that, there are other jobs that you can do. You can obviously work in food places like McDonald's, Burger King and stuff like that. You can be a waitress, you can work as a retail assistant, you can be a personal assistant. There's a lot of things that you can do. You just need to apply basically. And these agencies as well that allow you to like pick shifts and work as and when you want. So that's really good, especially for international students, considering you only have 20 hours. So you can be you can pick to work 2 days in the week, 10 hours each, and that's it. And then in the summer, obviously, you can pick a lot more work. So yeah, you can get a good paying job as an international student, and you are allowed to work. So yeah, that was Lexi. Thank you so much for asking. If you do have any other questions, please don't forget to comment them down below. I'll either reply to them directly in the comment section or I will address them in a video. I felt like this is something that a lot of people might want to know, so I'm obviously addressing it at the beginning of this video. But without any further ado, let's get right into today's video. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about having a good relationship with money. 9 out of 10 times when I watch these videos about people that don't have a really great relationship with money, it's either kids that come from a very rich family and they just kind of spend all the money that they get, or people that come from a poor background and they've got the scarcity mindset. And I am from neither backgrounds. I don't come from an extremely rich family, but I also don't come from a poor family. I come from a family that is somewhere in the middle. However, I did have a scarcity mindset. I think I'm still kind of working through that, and I think it's something that is not spoken about a lot on the internet, because I don't know, like people look at it as like privilege, which is it, to be honest, it is. I come from a very good place. I come from a place of privilege. A lot of people that are in the UK that are not international students, they are graduating with debt, and even some international students, they've collected debt from wherever they're coming from and have come to university, and that debt is obviously accumulating. There's interest and all this, and they need to pay it back. I don't have to do that. Fortunately for me, my parents paid everything in full, and I thank God for that. However, if despite all these advantages that I have, I still had a scarcity mindset. I am someone that would get into a shop and And I think it really started when I started saving, and I got my saving habits went very healthy. I was at a point where I didn't want to even spend any money. I didn't want to buy groceries. I didn't want to pay bills. I didn't want to do anything with the money that I was making or the money that I was saving, which obviously that is not a good place. That is not saving from a good place. That is saving from a scarcity mindset, thinking that, oh my gosh, if I don't save this money, it's gonna go. So I have worked through my relationship with money, and I think I'm a lot better now. I'm able to actually go out and get myself something I like, something I want. Before it was like, do I need it? No, put it back. So how did I manage to move from a point of coming from a relatively good family where finances were never an issue to putting myself in a position where I became so scared of spending money, and now obviously working my way out of that position. I remember anytime I say anything to my mom, she's always like, B, you live once. Like, BB, she calls me BB. You live once, you're young, you don't have a family yet, you need to spend some money on yourself. Same as Bay, he's always like, girl, you like, I save everything. That's the type of person I am. I am working through it, but that's what I'm here for. I'm your big sister, and what I do is tell you guys how to help yourselves. So there is two types of people, as I've mentioned. Someone that comes from money and they just splurge, they don't invest, they wear flashy things and they don't care about tomorrow because they know wherever the money is coming from, it's more is gonna come. And then there's people that come from a poorer background who kind of start making money, and then they are in a position where they feel like, oh my gosh, I need to save every single coin. And then there's the people that come from a middle class family like myself, and they 9 out of 10 times they really have a good relationship with money because they understand that money comes and money goes. So I feel like people that are from a similar background to me, or the people that I have around me, rather, let me put it like that, they have a really good relationship with money because they understand that money comes and money goes. So they are really in a healthy relationship with money. They save, but they also spend what they make. So how I was able to overcome my scarcity mindset was by investing. I started investing, and I think it just gave my mind ease, because I think my scarcity mindset came from a place of, I don't ever want to live an uncomfortable life. I've never lived an uncomfortable life, and I don't want to be the reason I'm going to live an uncomfortable life. I'm at an age where now, I was a baby bird. I was in my parents' nest, and now they've let me go. They're kind of, I'm at a point where I have to fly out of their nest and build my own nest and start my own family. So I think that was like a big shock for me, and I was like, oh my gosh, my parents gave me everything I needed. Anytime I wanted money, I could call my parents and they would send me money. Now I have to do this. I have to fend for myself. Am I going to be able to do it? So any money I was making, I was literally like, I wasn't letting go of anything. So what I have decided to do, or things that have helped me, is obviously I've started spending my money on things that I know are going to secure my future, which is the first thing that I did. So that's building an emergency fund for the next 6 months, and I'm still building that emergency fund because I wanted to get to like 2 years worth of emergency fund, and I know that I'll be more relaxed. I have also started investing. I do invest through Vanguard. This is not financial advice, and I'm obviously still aggressively saving towards my bigger investments that I want to do that obviously need a cash down deposit or whatever. So these are the three main things that I've done that have really, really helped me to kind of calm my mind down in the aspect of obviously scarcity, like, oh my gosh, money's gonna go. So by just doing these three things, I really feel like it has freed up another opportunity of me actually spending money on myself, and understanding that by me looking good, it makes me feel good. And when I feel good, I want to make more money. So if you are like me and you do have a scarcity mindset, please, 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 the first thing that I would say is understand where that scarcity is coming from. Understand where the fear is coming from. For some people, like I rightfully said, they grew up with nothing, so they don't want to go back to that. I didn't grow up like that. So obviously my scarcity mindset was also from a point of, oh my gosh, I'm coming from a good family. I'm coming from a place where I could eat anything I want. Now I'm by myself. am I going to be able to fund for myself? Am I going to be able to support myself the way my parents supported me? And find what works for you. For some people, they need to kind of build a 6-year, emergency fund, and that's fine. Do that so that you can get the ease of mind that you need. And then once you get to a point where you feel like, okay, now I'm calm, start working towards that relationship. And please understand that money comes and money goes. That's the truth of the matter. And one thing my mom always says is, if you keep your hands closed, how can people give you more? So you kind of need to spend money to get money. Don't spend recklessly. That's not what I'm saying. You can spend money by investing. Investing means you're letting go of your money, but it's going to work for you, okay? You can save. You're putting money away in a pot for your future, but that's opening your current account for an opportunity to earn more money. And like I rightfully said, obviously your emergency fund. You can also spend on yourselves. Do your hair, do your nails, ladies. Like, take care of yourself. Do things that you love. I love eating out, so I'm gonna eat out. But yeah, I like going out and enjoying like food and stuff like that. So that's what I do. I know today's video was a little bit short, but I did want to get a little bit personal with you guys. Today's video was just me sharing how I have been working, and it's still actively happening. I don't feel like I am where I want to be in terms of good relationship with money, but I have gotten a lot better. Before, I had a very unhealthy relationship with money in terms of the scarcity mindset. I literally feared for my life, like, oh my gosh, money is gonna go, and I wouldn't give anyone money. Like, when your friends are like, oh, can I please have like a 20, I'll give you back next week. I would not do that, because I'm like, oh my gosh, what if they don't give me back? It's just 20 pounds, girl, like, relax. But yeah, so now I'm actually able to do that. And that shows me that I am at a better, I have a better relationship with my money. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't as long as my other videos. It wasn't obviously as educational as my other videos, but I just thought I would come and share this little thing that has been happening in my life currently that I've been working on, and I hope it will help even just 1 or 2 people. But yeah, that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please don't forget to like and leave a comment down below. But if you did not enjoy it, please comment down below as well what you didn't enjoy, and I will see you guys in my next video.